this was Arcadia. It was not even halfway done, so it's a shame that we had to leave so soon, but obviously this isn't on 2B2T. I did manage to get a save file for Arcadia using a mod before it was destroyed. I hoped I'd never have to use it, but turns out I do, quite soon as well. This was the centerpiece of Arcadia. Around here we had a bridge. We had plans to expand a bit more down here. We also had a few small farms. Melons is over here, and we had sugarcane and wheat over here. We were going to use this area as another floor. We'd started using it as storage, but of course we weren't done yet. We never really had anything to do with this floor, so we kind of just stayed here, but it was in the middle of the treehouse. There was nothing really here yet. And then here was the main area of Arcadia. You can see these are all the people who were here. This was our main area. We had the beds over here, we had an ender chest, a lot of furnaces, and a lot of chests all sorted into different categories of things. We had a few item frames here, but obviously they haven't seemed to come across on the world save, so that's unfortunate, but they were there. It really is a shame that we didn't get to finish it. But of course this was originally intended to just be a temp base, but since the dupe came out, we actually had a little dupe chunk that we were using. Obviously it's not included in the save, but over this way we had an area that we were using to dupe, and of course we kind of had to stay here, so we expanded. It was originally just a regular tree, for example, like one of these, a regular tree with a ladder going up, and that main like kind of bed area with a few chests. But then obviously we had to stay a bit for the dupe so that we could stock up on everything, which, I mean, it was inevitable that this would get griefed. We just hoped it wouldn't be too soon. It's not that impressive compared to some of the other older bases out there on 2B, but we did have big plans for this thing, and it's a shame that we never got to finish them. All of these materials, actually, except for the stone, we got by ourselves. We mined all the wood ourselves, we got all the leaves and the vines ourselves. We only duped the stone because we weren't bothered to go mining, but all these diamond blocks, we already had them. We already had all of this stuff. So it is actually quite sad to see it go, because we spent a lot of time on this, even though it doesn't look that impressive now. I know this video won't really get any like views or anything. It's never really gonna go anywhere, so I'm not really too worried about that. I just kind of want to make it so that myself and the other base members of Arcadia have something to look back on.